So guys, while we're still waiting for the rear shock absorber, we're gonna do today new oil in the front forks. Is it easy? I'm sure. So now let's start right away. First we get these off carefully. Up. Okay. And this one too. Up. Okay, now first we're gonna get that bridge off, and that's this kind of Torx. See? Torx. It says E10. So yep, this one off. Take the fender off. Up, up. Up. Then look carefully up, and we got it off. Easy, very easy. Okay, first we take the ABS sensor off, and the ABS sensor is also Torx 30. Yep. It's the ABS sensor. Clean it a bit. Okay. Then caliper is mounted with two bolts, and it's Torx 45. Up. Up. Now, just wiggle it a tiny bit. If it's yes, and then carefully up, not to scratch the rim. Now that's one. Other side, same thing, except for the ABS sensor, that's only on this side. Now, almost done. We're gonna first crack the bolts a bit loose. That's good practice, I think. And this is okay. Also Torx 45. Okay. This side too. This isn't a problem, I think. No, it's not that tight. And over here too. Okay, now then these two clamp balls. Easy to just loosen them. So to get the axle out, I have this tool. It is 19, 24, 22 and 17. 19, loosen the front axle. Okay, then we lift it up. Yes. Gently lift the front wheel up and then up. And there is one bushing over here. So the wheel is out. It's very easy. We're gonna loosen the top yoke, I think it's called. This one. Okay, then hold. See? Nice. And then up. And then carefully slide them out. Ladies and gentlemen. Up. One. So. Easy, huh? Up. We go to the other side. And we're gonna slide this one out too. Hop up. We have the front forks out. And now the first thing I'm gonna do, clean the shiny part from dried up flies or whatever, because when we have the spring out and we pour the oil or old oil out, clean it, and the new oil in, this has to be lowered all the way down. And if you have here some a dry fly or whatever, so it ruins your oil seals that's in here. So first thing we're gonna do is clean the stanchion. I'm gonna use WD-40. Give it a good clean. So, inspect it carefully so there is no feel it with your nail. Yeah. Then give it a really good look, especially here. Okay. Yes, this is. Even kijken. Oh. Now, this is super smooth. So, it's always. Wait a minute. Put it into that gap. Then over here we have his brother, and we're gonna do exactly the same. First give it a clean with yes, it is a bit of a yes. Even kijken, dit. See, this is an old fly. Really, dead flies, if you leave them for a long period of time, they dry out, and they can ruin your fork seals. Tip. Every now and then clean your this thing too. Now, okay, and now to get the spring and the oil out, we need to press in this thing, and there is a round spring on the side. Now, I made my special homebrew stanchion pusher to press only this one in and pry the spring out. Now, first, it has all kinds of, it's a universal tool. Die weg. Okay, then this one has to leave. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay. This is my pushing rod, and I round it as there is this whole thing in there. So screw it in. So, see, now I'm gonna screw. Now, I see you have to push, see, upwards, and over there is this spring, see, there, up, then with a tiny, okay, this, and then carefully, up. Godverdomme. Onder je. Hop. Yes. Now, We have the blockage ring thing out. Then, now we can carefully start lowering it. Oh, andere kant uit. Carefully, hop, 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 hop. There it is. But yeah, this is enough. Yes. Okay. So guys, already made two bakjes, one for the right shocker stanchion thing and one for the left, so I can keep my parts at, yeah, you know what I mean. This is the left one because it has the ABS thing, always thing. Even kijken, dan this one. Even kijken. Hopefully it stays in place. First we have this special knob thing. Then we have this spacer and a ring on top of the spring. Then we lift this one up and this one, hopefully it, okay. Up. So what are we going to do now is pour the oil out. I got already a container. I think the oil is really good. No. Nope. Now, oh, most oil is out, so now I'm gonna take the spring out. You have to watch how the spring was, which side was up and down. Blech. This is always a mess. So this is up. Yes. Now. Now we let it leak for a while, and I'm going to do the other one, same procedure as this one. My front forks have been leaking out for quite a while, so they are empty now. And we're gonna put them together. To fill the fork with oil, you need to remove the spring, the spacer, and the we're gonna pour in oil. This is as a 10 mineral oil. Yeah. If you have a high performance bike or whatever, you could choose synthetic oil, but for this I think it's absolutely good oil. and you have to fill it until it's at 94 millimeters. This is 94, so we're gonna fill it until it touches the oil. We start to fill oil. Now we're gonna and if you look in the stanchion you see a lot of bubbles. So and it goes heavier and heavier. Have a look. Yeah, bubbles out. Okay. Oh, man. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Lean het een beetje. Strange. Let's have a look. Tiny little bubbles. Yes. Okay. Now, let's have the flashlight. Try to hold it up upright as much as possible. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Needs. Let's see where it's now. No. Again. Look. This could be. No, even nog een keer. Up. Whew. Almost. Look, my flashlight. Ooh. Huh. Just a tiny bit. Something like this. Yes, touches the oil. Up, see. Now it's good. Good to go. Then, get the oil out of the way. Give it a few more pumps. Hold it all the way up, and then there is a tapered side, small and wide. If you look careful you can see it. This is smaller than this side, and the smaller side has to go in first, head first. So, then we have the ring spacer, not sure how it's called. Up, place it in. The spacer also. Then we're gonna put it in my special tool to get the spring in again. Now, quick. Oh, they got out. Oh, they got out. Oh. You can see it. Okay, now gonna bring you in. See, we can lift the stanchion up and down. Here we got that special spring. This is quite easy. Up, and then with a screwdriver carefully put it in place. Up, see, all the way around. Now that works as a blockage. So up, let it out. New oil in, and the ring is nicely in place. See? Now we're gonna mount the fork in again. Give it again a clean. It's always up. So now the one without the ABS attachment has to go on the right side of the bike. So we go over there. First slide it in carefully, and then okay, up. Then we just put one so. Another thing, because I'm gonna lower this bike on the rear side 2.5 centimeters, gonna drop. I want to push the fork 2.5 centimeters through the upper bridge, and then I have to look if when I use the spring that the fender doesn't come in contact with anything, but let's do that first. That is a lot. Now let's start. First I'm going to start with 1.5, 15 mil. It is exactly 15 now. Need to be just a bit lower. Okay, just a bit more. Okay, this is 15. Now. We have to torque them with 19 Newton meters 3 times. Not 3 times 19, but first we're gonna set them to 10, and then go to 15, and then go to 19. So first we roll it to 10, and then carefully the and you see that this one then, see, you have to, okay, that's 10, and now we go to 15 somewhat. So carefully over and over that one. Okay, if you do it in 1 time 19, the aluminium could break. That's the reason why I have to build up the force. Build up the force! Now, this is 19, and then I go carefully over here, and then over there a bit, and then back and then this one, you see, this one, this one, this one, okay, and this one. Now, the same thing we're gonna do in the lower, also 19. So, we start again with 10. This is the one with the ABS sensor thing. Okay, now they are perfectly on 19. I'm also gonna exchange those two rusty torques for shiny, very nice. A little bit ball. So, torques. Looks much better. Much better. So, much nicer, huh? First, we're gonna clean that spacer. Even kijken. Ja. Bit of petrol. Okay, nice. Then the front axle, get the old grease off. To prevent it from rusting, I'm going to use a thin layer of grease lightning. Oh, also here, that's where the keyring zit. Up. So. Okay, now that's easy done. We get the wheel. The wheel has this ABS sensor ring, so that needs to come on that side, and also has to this, and then I put a little bit of grease onto that spacer, just a bit. So, space it up in there. So, up and then we roll it in carefully, carefully. Okay. Then lift the wheel a bit up. Okay. Now, we're carefully gonna lower it. The front axle need to be torqued at 50 Newton meters. So, 50. Oh, wait a minute. That is 74 plus 3, exactly 50. Now, so what we also gonna do is build up. So don't go to 19 at once, but skip, hop, this one, that one, this one, this one, hop, up, yes, yes. Okay, torqued. Before I forget it, torqued, 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 torqued. Torqued, 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 and torqued. Okay.